Hey guys, Dawna Avery with Visual Testaments. I wanted to share with you, I am making a turkey white bean chili, white bean green chili. It's, you need 2 to 3 cups of green tomatillo salsa. Actually, I use any salsa, but the green tomatillo salsa is absolutely my favorite. It makes a big difference here. 1.5 pound ground turkey meat. You can also do chicken. So either way, but the ground turkey meat, again, 1.5 pound ground turkey meat makes all the difference. 1 can of cannelli beans, white, and also 1 onion diced, jalapeno diced that's small, unless you just like burning yourself up. 2 to 3 tablespoons or teaspoons of minced garlic. I grind up, I do like 3 cloves. So I like a lot of it. 1 can of Rotel diced chili tomatoes. You can have it if it's mild, hot, however much you can take. 1 tablespoon of cumin, salt and pepper to taste. Some people add steamed okra to this at the end to just kind of have another option inside of it. But then I add cilantro. So you can add cilantro instead of the okra. You can top with cheese and sour cream when you serve it in the bowls. Right now I'm doing a cleanse, so I'm gonna make this cleanse friendly and not do any dairy. So I just wanted to share this with you so you can see what it looks like thus far. I've already, number one, the first thing you do is do the onion cut up and the garlic minced and olive oil, and you let that simmer for a little bit, and then you put maybe a minute or two, and then you put the ground turkey meat in. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. And now I have added also the jalapeno in there. I don't know if you can see it. That's some minced garlic, onion, jalapeno. So that's cooking through and getting flavor. It's on medium. And next, what it calls for is adding cumin. So make sure that you comment below if you have a turkey chili that you love, or a chili recipe that you love. Share it with us, please. Put it in the comments. We're always looking for other options. So the tablespoon of cumin is next, plus salt and pepper to taste. Now I usually do a little bit more cumin. And actually, just so you know, this is only a pound of ground turkey meat. But it's me and my husband who are going to eat it. And even though he eats a ton, this still actually goes far with 3 or 4 people. So it just depends on how much you eat. So I've also, just so you know, I've also done turkey and chicken together before, and that's amazing as well. So I'm going to just flip it around so you guys can watch me do the rest of this as such. Make sure that the holder is here. My trusty salt and pepper shaker. So while that's cooking up, I'm going to make sure I tear into this. I go through this because I literally make this probably every week, if not every other week, as one of our staple options in this house because it's that popular. And it's pretty hot today, and I'm still making it. It's like 90 degrees outside, but it's an easy go-to if it's in the fridge and somebody wants to heat it up. One. 2. So I'm probably, before it's all said and done, going to end up adding more to it later, just because it tastes so much better, in my opinion, after you put the beans, which kind of soak in a lot of the flavor that you're putting in here. They soak up so much of the flavor that you put in here. I'm using Himalayan pink salt. And then, again, same thing with the beans, take up a lot of the flavor. So, I recommend a little overdoing it on what the recipe calls for, unless you're needing to watch your intake. So, brown the onion, garlic, add the turkey, cook until the turkey's not pink, add the jalapenos, add cumin, salt, and pepper, which we've done. Now it's time to add the beans and the rotel chili, rotel, and then the green salsa. So, once you've added all this last part, then and of course you empty out the juice from the beans. Obviously, I know some people have asked me, do I leave the juice in there? Empty it out. But once you've added the ingredients, you simmer on low for a half an hour. So if you want to let it simmer a little bit longer, that's fine, but I usually do 30 to 40 minutes tops. Some people add the sour one, like literally some people have added a whole 16 ounce of sour cream to it to make it a whiter chili. I don't recommend it because it's so much more fattening and you don't need it. If you taste it without it, then it's absolutely amazing. So just wanted to let you know other options. And one thing I do is sometimes I'll add 2 cans of the cannelli, or 1 can of cannelli and 1 can of light red kidney beans, which I'm probably going to do this time. Yep. So, cannelli, rotel, light red kidney, and one of my favorite salsas. You notice everything's from Lidl, by the way. Lidl, if you want to sponsor us, hit us up. So, I go ahead and open these, or I call my husband to open the salsa. Thank you, Tim Avery. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to simmer because it's been cooking the flavor in a long time. Ooh, that's so good. He popped open the salsa for me. One thing I love about Lidl cans is they already have that rotel is not. I don't think that rotel's from Lidl. Hold on. Rotel, add a pop top, please. Okay. Of course, you can do your own beans if you want to go the long route. Absolutely do your own beans. And then I, steamed them in the crock pot the day before, however you want to do them. And I've even tried, in that case, the Cajun style beans mixture, dry beans. The Cajun style dry bean mixture is pretty good with this too, since there's several different options in the Cajun pack seasoning. So that's another option. Can opener. Yes, we have the one that gives you, works your arm muscles, wrist muscles. I think we hardly use beans, honestly, except for this once a week. Everything else we do is fresh from the garden, as you'll see in all of our recipes and our gardening tips. So the chili. I actually just pour, let me go ahead and show you guys. I actually pour probably 1/4 of a cup in of the chili at first, just to kind of give it some flavor. I'm going to show you this. Got it? Okay, so make sure I've got my hands all in the sauces. Let me show you this. Doesn't that look good? So now I'm going to mix it all up. You could put, just a 1/4 of a cup of chicken broth in it, but again, you don't even really need to, because by the time this simmers, the natural juices are going to kind of start flowing, and the salsa is still going to add some juices from the salsa into it. Again, you can never be too stingy with the salsa. So just cover that up. Where's mine? And let it simmer for the next 30 minutes. So that'll just really get some good juices flowing with that lid on. And then once you've put all the ingredients in, simmer on low for 30 minutes, top with cheese, sour cream, cilantro when serving in bowls. I will say that I'm going to add cilantro now, so it'll season, it'll cook into, it tastes so good when you do it right off the bat. I don't do, excuse me, I don't do a whole bunch of this cilantro, but I do add some, where did I put it? Okay, I already brought it out. I don't put a ton, but I do add some that my mother has already pulled fresh from her garden. And so I'm going to add about that much now, okay? Cut it up and put it in there now and let it season through in the beans, and it just makes such a huge difference. And then you can lightly add it towards the end on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Comment below, subscribe if you would like more recipes from us. Make sure to let us know what recipes you're interested in. Love you guys.